بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. So alhamdulillah, we finished Amr. Now you're going to move on to Nahi. I said last time, this is you can go through it quite quickly because wherever in Nahi, Amr, just the opposite in Nahi. It's nothing new really, just a few new examples. But other than that, the concepts are all the same, just in the opposite. So أما النهي فهو طلب الفعل, طلب الكف عن الفعل. So Amr was to seek an action, whilst Nahyun is هو طلب الكف, is to seek refraining from an action, على وجه الاستعلاء. And we've explained what isti'la means previously. There's nothing new in there. Contrary to Amr, Nahyu only has one صيغة. Amr had four, and Nahyu only has one. What is this? What is the صيغة? The صيغة is لا الناهية. And this لا الناهية comes on the حاضر, and it comes on the غائب as well. In Amr, you have the غائب صيغة is different, ليفعل. And in Nahyu, the غائب صيغة also has لا. So لا تفعل فحاضر, and لا يفعل, he should not do, also has the same. So la and nahiya applies throughout. Masdar is not used for nahyun, and similarly there is no ismul fa'il in the meaning of don't do. So that's why this all so in Amr there were four: Amr hadir, Amr ghaib, masdar, ismul fa'il. All ismul fa'il has a positive Amr meaning. So ismul fa'il can't come in the meaning of nahy. Masdar is not used in the meaning of negative, so that's gone. And the two left, the Amr and the Amr ghaib. But in nahyun, if you have hazir, la taf'al, don't do. Correct? And if it's ghaib, he should not do, will also be what? La yaf'al. So in both it's the same. La and nahiya. And in Amr is what? If'al. And for ghaib is what? Liyaf'al. That's why there's two different sighas. But in Amr is only one sigha. Okay? For example, so وَلَهُ صِيغَةٌ وَاحِدَةٌ. And nahi has one sigha, and this is a مضارع with la nahiya. The la that gives a negative meaning. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, وَلَا تُفْسِدُوا. So the la is nahiya here on the mudari, and obviously makes the mudari madzoom, so the noon has dropped off. Do not cause corruption in the earth after it has been rectified or corrected. Yep, simple. Right, and again, next thing is, وَقَدْ تَخْرُجُ صيغته عن معناها الأصلي إلى معان أخر تفهم من المقام والس. You were asking last time, wasn't it? Maqam and siyaq. You can only know whether it's not a nahi or it's not an amr from the maqam, from the context, and from the context basically. Okay? So, instead of being talabul kaffi and al-fi'l ala wajhi al-isti'la, you can have the same meanings. Dua, tahdeed, irshad, etc. So the first one, kad-du'a'i, like supplication. For example, Allah says in the Quran, فَلَا تُشْمِتْ بِالْأَعْدَاءِ فَلَا تُشْمِتْ بِالْأَعْدَاءِ. This is du'a. Shamata, this is made from the word shamata. Okay, and shamata basically means, shamata is when you become happy at somebody else's loss. So fariha become happy, sarra became happy. But shamata is only become happy when somebody else's loss. So Allah, la tushmit bi al-ada, do not make the enemies happy via me. Meaning what? Do not put me in a loss which causes the enemies to become happy at my loss. So dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there's so many examples. I mean, there's no point bringing so many of them. There's so many of them in the Quran. لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا. So many of them. But I gave one example here. From the last two ayah of Surah Baqarah. لا تؤاخذنا. Do not hold us responsible. إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. That's a mistake here. إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل. Do not burden us. Like you burdened us before. ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. And do not put upon us or burden us again with those things we have no ability to carry out. So again, these are all Nahi in the meaning of what? Dua. You got it? Iltimas, same thing again. A nahyu is when you're in authority, and iltimas is when you're both on the same level. For example, والالتماس is the second example. كقولك, like you saying لمن يساويك, to that person who sawa yusawi musawatan, who equals you, who levels you, i.e. who's on the same level as you. What do you say to him? لا تبرح من مكانك. بريح يبرح, to move. So لا تبرح, do not move من مكانك, from your place. حتى أرجع إليك, until I return to you. So again, he's same level as you, just not a nahi, it's a iltimas and a request. And another example of this, that's why I have here, is that some people have put this as an example, لا تشمت بالأعداء. They've put this as an example of dua, but some scholars have mentioned this as iltimas. That because Harun was saying to his brother, alayhi wassalatu wassalam, لا تشمت بالأعداء لا تجعلني مع القوم الظالمين. So they have put this actually as iltimas. But as I said to you again, these are not hard and fast rules like, Nahu, you have set amount of marfu, set amount of majroor, down to interpretation, and you can have overlapping as well. So some have put this ayah as iltimas, and put this is not dua but rather iltimas. Okay? So what happened was that when Musa returned from the Mount of Tur, alayhi salatu wasalam, he saw the people worshiping the cow. So first he went to his brother and he held him by his beard and he said, what's going on here? So he said, Ibn my mother's son, meaning my brother. But obviously by saying Ibn it's like, we link to one mother, have mercy on me, don't be so rough. Innal qawma istad'afuni. The people have deemed me to be weak. They didn't think me of that. They didn't listen to me basically. وَكَادُوا يَقْتُلُونَنِي. And they were going to kill me. So do not give them a chance to become happy at our loss, and do not put me that I'm the same as them. I'm different. I wasn't, even though we were all here, they worship the cow, we were all in the same area, I wasn't part of it. I was unable to do anything. So this is what iltimas. Okay, moving on. Tamanni. Tamanni means what? To desire something is not possible. Obviously you can't command the day, the night, etc. So when it comes to those kind of meanings, it means tamanni, a desire. So for example, he says the word لا تطلع. والتمني نحو لا تطلع في قوله in this poem. So tamanni is also one of the secondary meanings of nahi, like لا تطلع in the poem saying, the poet in his poem that's coming ahead. I searched for it, but I couldn't find who said these poems. Okay, but it's very useful for the newlyweds. He said, Ya laylu, O night, tul, belong. Ya nawmu, zul, O my sleep, zali yazulu zawalan, to go away, to come to an end. So, O night, lengthen. Obviously, this is also he said that this is tamanni. This is tamanni of nahi. This is tamanni of what? Amr. Even zul, you can't command your sleep. You just desire your sleep to go away. So this is also tamanni, but this is tamanni of what? These three are tamanni of amr. Tul, zul, and qif. And this is tamanni of nahi. So, oh night, lengthen. You can't command it, you're just wishing. I wish the night was longer basically. Ya nawmu zul, oh my sleep go away. Basically, I wish my sleep would go away. Ya subh, oh morning. Qif, stop. La tatlu'i, oh morning, do not rise. Just stay away. I want the night to be nice and long. Okay? Who said these poems? I don't know. But you get the concept? We've done this already in Amr. It just obviously now is applying in Nahi. But this ayah, this poem has three Amrs in Nahi, Tamanni meaning, and one in Nahi meaning. But they're all Tamanni. Got it? Tahdeed, what does Tahdeed mean? When you command somebody, but you don't want the command, you want him to abstain from it. But you say in such a way that he understands that it's not the Amr, but it's the opposite. So for example, when you say for example, If'alu ma shi'tum, do what you want. If'al ma badalak, do whatever you want, I don't care. So you issue a command, and what do you want really? Don't do it. And then here say, don't do it, what do you really want? Do it. For example, والتهديد كقولك, التهديد for example, you saying to your khadim, لخادمك, لا تطع أمري, do not do what? Do not obey me. Don't obey me then. Don't listen to me, I don't care. Don't obey me. So obviously, what do you mean? You want to say obey him, but in a frustrating way, you express your anger and your displeasure of him not obeying by saying, La tuti' amri. Yeah, and tahdeed has been discussed previously in Amr. If you have any questions, refer back to those videos. Okay? There are two more I want to mention here, which are not mentioned in the book. Okay, but these concepts have already come in Amr. One is irshad. What does irshad mean? To give a command, or give a negative command, which is not binding, but more advisory. Okay? For example, وَلَا يَأْبَ الشُّهَدَاء. If there's a transaction going on, those who are asked to become testifiers and witnesses to the transaction should not refuse. It's not haram to refuse, but it's advising that, look, it's not good. There's a transaction going on. Somebody's asking you, can you witness the transaction so you have proof in the future? You shouldn't refuse. لَا يَأْبَ الشُّهَدَاء. So this nahi is not for amr, but it's for irshad. It's a recommendation. Okay? وَلَا تَسْأَمُوا. Don't get bored, or don't think it to be trivial. Okay? That you write it, even if it's small or big. You understand? You follow me? Yeah? So look, these are two negative commands, and they're both in the meaning of what? Irshad, meaning a recommendation. And tarheeb is to warn, similar to tahdeed, like tawbih. Rahaba yurahibu tarheeban is to warn. So for example, it's saying here, وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ اللَّهِ Do not think of Allah to be what? غَافِلًا أَمَّا يَعْمَلُ الظَّالِمُونَ. That Allah is unaware of what the oppressors or the wrongdoers do. So لَا تَحْسَبَنَّ is kind of like a warning that don't think that Allah is unaware of those who do wrong. Okay? Following? Any questions? Tawbih is that you tell somebody off for doing something wrong. For example, Ya Ahl al-Kitab, O people of the book, La taghlu fi dinikum. Do not exaggerate in your religion. Do not pass the limits and transgress. Wa la taqul. For example, the Christians, what did they do? They went all overboard and made Isa alayhi salatu wasalam the son of Allah, and Maryam, na'udhu billahi, they had attribution things to her which are not correct. So say, Ya Ahl al-Kitab, La taghlu fi dinikum. Do not exaggerate in your book. Wa la taqulu ala Allahi illa al-haq. So here is a prohibition, but it has what? A tawbih, a telling off, a scolding. As a scolding or a telling off meaning inside of it. Okay? Yeah?